Hey guys, what's up? It's Joey Average, and we are going to tie together a couple things here. The Pageant Blunder with Steve Harvey, the faux pas, which was bullshit, was orchestrated. Alright, I don't care what excuses they gave us. I don't care if the teleprompter said Mrs. Columbia was Miss Universe or not. We saw the card. He was looking right at it. This was an orchestrated event, and I'm going to tell you what happened here. And I'm going to show you that the other event where the girl slams into the people in Las Vegas is tied to this. Okay, I'm going to show you how these people work. All right, let's watch exactly what happened up here at the pageant at Miss Universe. Everybody's heard about it, but I'm going to break it down and explain it to you. So let's watch it real quick and see what happened the other day. Ready? Here we go.
Certainly. And certainly some other ladies, too, know how to handle themselves up on stage. We're talking about Miss Universe, the huge faux pas by the host, popular TV personality Steve Harvey announced the wrong winner as Miss Universe. And then he had to backtrack, apologize, and make the correction live on TV.
I have to apologize.
I want you to pay attention to something. I want you to pay attention after he came back and after they went through all the motions. Now, you're telling me, first of all, that they did all this stuff. They crowned her. They did all these things. They came out and congratulated her. Even her friend came out. Even the lady, Miss Philippines, was out here helping her out. So you mean to tell me, looking right at that card, you let her go through all this, go to commercial, and come back? That's fake. All right? I'll tell you why they did it. What they did was they released the loosh here. Okay? They and this is a symbolism, guys. This is predictive programming of what's coming. Okay? This is an exact replica of replacing the real sun with the fake sun. And what I mean by that is they're false, the coming of the false Christ. Okay, they're going to try to pull off the elite. These people are Jesuits right here that run all this crap. These reptilians are going to try to pull off the biggest hoax in the world. When they pull off the fact that they say Jesus is coming back, they're going to show you some stuff in the sky. They're going to show you faces and all kinds of different things in the sky. They're going to report it. It's going to be millions of people viewing it, but it's going to be fake. It's going to be a Project Bluebeam or some other technology that they have up there. Okay, they're going to show you that hologram in the sky. Now, this false Christ thing is coming. I'm telling you, it's going to come. I don't know when, 2016, 2017, we don't know. But they're planning on it. That's why they're unloading all the people who are anything that you don't hear anything about this. Anytime somebody talks about the false Messiah, and these people are gonna orchestrate it, it completely gets taken down on YouTube, or it gets blasphemed, completely bombed. All right, by shield bombers. All right, so this lady is the real sun. Okay, she's a significance. The other girl will be the false Christ. Okay. This is a significant, this is the symbolism of what this is doing. This is a fake orchestrated event. All it did was take loose from one country and give it to another country and then take it back. Okay, that's energy that they use. Now that right there is symbolism, I'm telling you right now, of the coming false Christ Messiah that they're going to try to pull off. That's what this was. All right? Steve is the Joker here. He's wearing the Joker. He's wearing the red and white of the Illuminati Freemasonry. Okay? He has the Joker, the circles and the squares and stuff like that. He has that on his little bow tie. Now, the bow tie is the Joker. We know that. He symbolizes the fifth angel, the fifth horseman coming. All right? The false prophet. That's what this is. A switch up right here is just what this is oh, here's the real sun, the real Jesus. Here's the real sun coming. This is the real king, okay? But what happens is, oh no, we have a mistake here. Steve Harvey, there's a mistake. The real Messiah is Miss Philippines, so let her come over here and let's crown her. All right, so this is basically just a significant predictive programming showing this false event coming. And I've been talking about this false event for 2 years now. Ever since I knew something was up, ever since I put out that Simpsons video, or not the Family Guy video that they took down in 3 parts, where it showed the Messiah coming and nobody even cared because they kept talking about it. And Jesus was walking on water in that Family Guy episode, and nobody even cared because it was like, oh, he is not Jesus. Whatever, Jesus doesn't So by the time they tell you all this junk for years, and when it does come, nobody's going to believe it anyway. So when Jesus does come, nobody will believe it because all this stuff would have happened beforehand. And it would have duped everybody unless you're talking to the truth community and the people and the Christians who are trying to explain the message to you and the deception. You'll be ready for the real Christ when it comes. If you listen to us, like the Joey Average channel. All right, so let's get to the story. Here it goes. Ready? Let's hear the fake stuff. Watch her laugh, by the way. Did you see her bust out and laugh? That was weird, wasn't it?
The first runner-up is Colombia.
Well, this is fake, guys.
Miss Universe 2015 is Philippines.
So they crowned Colombia.
This is exactly what's on the card.
I know it is, Steve.
I will take responsibility.
You don't have to take responsibility, Steve. We know who's responsible for this shit. Evil. IVIL right there. Fake. Fox 666. Evil. CNN 33. Steve, we know who's responsible for this, Steve. So don't try to fake it, because we know who's responsible for this shit. Alright? It's your puppet masters who's got you mind controlled to no end.
Responsibility for this. It was my mistake.
No, it wasn't.
It was
orchestrated, Steve. It was a script. Now they're taking the crown off the real Jesus and putting it on the false Christ. That's a symbolism right there. That's all that was. That fake story. That's all that was.
Wow! Every time, it's like the first time. Of course, there are conspiracy theories that this was all an act done for the purpose of ratings. And now with me to talk about that is...
All right, well, it's not only a conspiracy... It's... For him to mention conspiracy theory right on CNN, right like that, that's some guilty shit right there, guys. All right, not only is it a conspiracy theory, all right, that you're trying to talk about, I don't call them conspiracy theories. I don't call them conspiracy theories. Shit ain't conspiracy if it's the truth, all right? Not only are you selling the ratings, guy, but you're collecting the loosh and the dark energy that you're pulling from people's emotions back and forth, okay? That's what you're doing. Not only that, but it's symbolism. And don't you lie, you bastard. You know it. You know you are full of symbolism. And that little scratch on his face right there, that's a body language for guilt. That's what that is. Insecurity. He knows he's lying. That's what that little scratch on his face is for. Let Joey Average break down the psychology and the sociology of it all. Here we go.
That is NPR's media and TV critic Eric Jenkins. Come on, Eric. I know you've been watching this blow up.
Come on, Eric. Give us the real story.
It happened at the end of the show. Steve Harvey would have to be crazy to take the hit for this sort of thing. That it was
not if he's getting paid for it.
Yeah.
And in their circles, that's how it works. All right. And here it is. Are you ready? What's a Joey Average video without symbolism, guys? Huh? What is it? We have trouble seeing on this thing, so I'm going to read it to you, okay? The word Pageant Blunder, which was thrown all over CNN the day it happened or the night. In Jewish gematria, Pageant Blunder is 565. 5 plus 6 plus 5 equals 16, or the false flag we know is 16 represents the false flag, 61. It's in every one of these false flags. Remember, we talked about it, 16. It's also... If I take the word false flag, just the word false flag, and the Jewish gematria for that is 156. If I add that, that's 21. There it is, right there. What other word adds up to 565? What other words add up to that? Just like Pageant Blunder in Jewish gematria. Another 3 words here, guys. And they're very important words. That's why I picked them out. All 3 add up to 565. Communication, okay? Because this is basically communication or deceptive communication. They're communicating, okay, through other means. Other people, entities are communicating through these people. The main entities, okay? The ones who are used in these hosts over all the periods of time, just like Obama is a host. The word cult preacher adds up to 565. That would be your boy Steve. And then the other word to represent the woman of the Bible, Lioness of Israel. That's also adding up to 565. And if I take a 5, a 6, and a 5 in a pyramid, just like that, I have the 55 here at the bottom and the 6. So I have 5, 6, 11, 11, just like that in a pyramid. Okay? In English gematria, the word Pageant Blunder adds up to 840, or 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Or the month of December. This is happening in. Simple gematria, it's 140. 1 plus 4 plus 0 equals 5. Okay? If I take 16 from the Jewish gematria, 12, and then 5 from the single gematria and English gematria, if I add them together, what do we get? We get 21, my friends. What other letters or what other words have 840 and 140 as their gematria? Just like Pageant Blunder, the other words are, like this deception, hocus pocus. Hocus, Pocus. Another word would be into minds. Into minds. Into minds and blonde bombshell. This is Joey Average, guys. I'm going to get back to you with part 2 here in a minute.